What's up, guys? Welcome to Rewatch Reality. What's going on, everyone? So on today's video, we're going to do a quick recap of Daonte and Lindsey's storyline, as well as we're going to tie in some things that have been happening on social media in real time. That way we can try to figure out what's really going on with these two. Okay, so episode 6, titled Lost and Found, kicks off with Lindsey and Daonte waking up the next morning after spending their first night together. Daonte was such a gentleman the next morning. He was in the kitchen making Lindsey coffee, and you could just tell that he's really feeling Lindsey. He's happy. He got some last night. They both got some last night, and they both look happy, at least when it comes to the sexual aspects of things. Now, I wouldn't describe it as things necessarily going left for them, but what I will say is that they're definitely not on the same page. Daonte is full-fledged, ready to go, ready to commit, and ready to be in this relationship, to the point where Daonte told Lindsey that he was ready to marry her tomorrow. He continues on with letting her know that once he gets his debts in order and his finances straight, that he wants to take on a VA loan and get a house down in Mississippi. And Lindsey's response to everything is that she wants to take things slow. Now, I will say she brings up some very valid points on why she would want to take the relationship slow. I do agree with people not moving too fast in relationships because you truly want to get to know somebody, right? Because the fact that they've been just conversing while she's been incarcerated, they actually have to spend some time in real life to truly get to know each other, because you can say a whole lot in letters. That doesn't mean that's how it's going to be truly in real life. And Lindsey's main priority is always going to be Miley, as it should be. So right now her main focus is going to be reconnecting with her daughter rather than rushing to get into a serious relationship right away. So it makes sense on why she wants to take things slow. Now, with that being said, and they might be mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to be straight about it. I don't feel that Lindsey is feeling Daonte as much as Daonte is feeling her.
It's a long drive. Don't be texting and driving. Use your cruise control and wear your seatbelt.
It's my time to go. It's my time to go.
Love you.
Love you.
I can't remember a time throughout my life of giving the guy that I was feeling a one-arm hug, especially if we just got it in the night before for the first time and I'm not going to be seeing him for a while. But you know who Lindsey did give a proper hug to after Daonte dropped her off? Blaine. Now, it seems to me they're a lot more than just business partners and friends, and that's because they are. The night before episode 6 of Lost and Found aired, more photos of Lindsey and Blaine surfaced online. Now, I have a speculation that Blaine is going to be the reason why Daonte and Lindsey don't work out in the season, but we're going to have to see how everything plays out. But that's just my suspicion on things. But we'll still continue on with the storyline. So now that Daonte has dropped Lindsey off at Blaine's house, Lindsey and Blaine are sitting out front and they're just conversing about how Lindsey's night went. Lindsey does tell Blaine that her and Daonte do have really good chemistry, but she also let him know about Daonte's credit situation. And this to me is where you can kind of start seeing Blaine as having feelings for Lindsey, because while Lindsey and Blaine were talking, Daonte called, and he actually called a couple times, and he was just very emotional for Lindsey, talking about how he missed her, wanted to see her, wanted to hear her voice. And you can tell Blaine wasn't really feeling it, and it also looked like Lindsey wasn't really feeling it either, because she wasn't as emotional for Daonte as Daonte was for her, and it definitely showed in this scene. Now, in real time, Daonte wasn't happy with this scene either, because what had happened was that when Lindsey was talking to Blaine, there was a part of the episode where they were showing text messages, and it was supposedly text messages from Daonte. Well, Daonte was pissed off, and he completely denied that those text messages were from him. So he actually took to his IG Live that Friday night when this episode aired. He originally said that he wasn't going to address this situation, but he ended up addressing it after all because he couldn't sleep. And I think it was just because it was pissing him off too much.
You know what? I wasn't even going to do this tonight. I ain't had no plans on coming live. I tried to go to sleep. Forget about it. Like what I said before. Get over it all. Let it go. I tried to go to sleep. But damn it, I couldn't sleep. Alright? Before I talk about shit I ain't gonna talk about, I'm gonna say one thing right now. I watched that episode. So this is all I'm gonna say right here. Cause I ain't finna be up here long. Cause I ain't in the mood. Not tonight. But I will be damned. Okay? Let me tell you something. I've been doing this for a minute now. Or give me a minute. I've been doing this long enough to know that there are some shenanigans that's going to take place. that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Now, a lot of times I just will allow myself to, be put through whatever. Let whatever happen be dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged, right? But I'll be damned tonight. I will be damned tonight. Because let me tell you something. I don't know who the hell in their right mind thinks that them kind of text messages that got shown is something that I would say. Because you're out your damn mind if you think I'm finna take ownership for that. Like, this dick's waiting for you too. No, I don't text like that, bro. Nah. You ain't gonna put no words in my mouth. You see, sometimes when there are certain things you don't want to do, I said it before, whatever story that's gonna get told is gonna get told whether you want it or not. But I will be damned if I sat there and take ownership, anything like that. Cause you got me fucked up. Nah. Like nah, bro. I would tell you what that comes from. That stuff like that comes from the mind of a perverted old white man. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you know, you know. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Now, if you're still trying to figure out who he was talking about in his IG live video, I'm pretty sure it's Blaine, because Blaine is the person who had said Daonte was soft as butter in the episode Lost and Found, and in his IG story, he said soft as butter bet. So, and it's in reference to the text messages. So I'm pretty sure he's trying to say that Blaine is the one that was texting her that. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today on this video. Thank you so much for watching Rewatch Reality. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And as their storyline develops further, I'll be sure to fill you guys in. Alright, till next time guys. Peace out.